Welcome back to New Entry Wrestling Podcast. I am your host Ian with my co-host Ever. He will be on this episode later on. From me and Ever, we would love to wish you guys a happy new year. It's 2023, the year of the GOAT, Michael Jordan. So let's get started. Later on this episode, Ever is gonna nominate. We're gonna do our third annual award show. Uh, yeah, third one, I believe. Yeah. So for those people that don't know, once a year we do like our own award show, our own award show where we nominate who we believe was best of the year, wrestler from men and females, tag team, match of the year, and go on. Ever will give those nominations later on this episode. Um, so yeah, and then we basically post them on YouTube. We post them on IG and just have our followers, vote. So, and we'll have that episode later on during around January. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this episode. John Cena came back was it this past Friday? Yeah, this past Friday, where he teamed up with Kevin Owens to face Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. The match was the overall show was a decent show. It was a great show to end the year. And we got to see John Cena, we got to see Charlotte Flair coming back and challenging. First of all, Charlotte Flair looked amazing in that gear. And came back, challenged Ronda Rousey after like a 15-minute match and challenged her for the women's championship. And then Charlie beats Ronda in like under a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Um, it was like a bittersweet because I am a huge Charlotte Flair fan. Uh, I One of my predictions, I had this conversation with Ever, was one of my predictions for 2023 is Charlotte Flair is going to come back and she's going to become a 14-time women's champion. That already happened. So now my new prediction for Charlotte Flair is that she's going to become a 15-time women's champion. And I wouldn't be surprised by the end of 2023, she's going to become a 16-time, or she's going to break the record of, the Flair legacy. It's like a bittersweet because, like, again, I am a huge Charlotte Flair fan. But at the same time, it's just like, if she breaks that record or even ties it, what's next? I mean, she has won so many titles where it's like it was unnecessary for her. I felt like Charlotte Flair, she should have had a very long title reign instead of dropping the belt and then winning it back, dropping the belt and winning the back, playing hot potato with the title. I felt like she should have just had one long title reign. But anyways, again, it's like a bittersweet because it's like, yes, Charlotte Flair, she retained the women's champion, but at the same time, it's like not retained, but she regained the women's championship. But at the same time, it's like, damn, again, geez. So now where do we go from here? I feel like Raquel should have won the title, but personally, Raquel beating Charlotte for the title, I feel like that would escalate her career more. The reason why Ronda dropped the title was because she didn't want to be women's champion anymore, and also the storyline between the main event for WrestleMania Night 1, it was going to be Ronda Rousey versus Becky for the SmackDown Women's Championship, but that storyline apparently has been dropped. So that's why, they had Ronda drop the belt. Apparently the rumor for WrestleMania 1 is going to be Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 2. WrestleMania Night 2 is going to be Roman Reigns versus The Rock. That's going to be pretty interesting how it goes down. The question is, when is Roman Reigns going to drop the title? Because at Survivor Series, or not Survivor Series, Eliminations Chamber, it's going to be, apparently Roman Reigns wasn't even going to be in it. Or if he was going to face either Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. So everything's a lot going on right now. But, I'm all for it at this point, to be honest. I don't really care. You know, the one thing I really do care is John Cena. Is John Cena going to be at WrestleMania? The rumor is that John Cena is going to face Logan Paul. Then there was the other rumor saying that it's going to be him versus Austin Theory. I have no problem seeing Logan Paul versus John Cena at WrestleMania. I just don't want to see him at this year's WrestleMania. I don't want to see that match happen this year's WrestleMania. I want to see it take place maybe next year's, just because I'm gonna try to go next year, or SummerSlam. I feel like that's more of a SummerSlam match. I think because of the legacy for Austin Theory and to push him to that main event status, it should be John Cena versus Austin Theory, or WrestleMania Night 1, Logan Paul versus John Cena. And then at WrestleMania Night 2, John Cena versus Austin Theory, because that build up and the attention that Logan Paul and John Cena is going to get at WrestleMania, that will help elevate to sell tickets if they haven't even sold out yet. I'm pretty sure they have. It will bring a lot of attention for WrestleMania Night 2, because if John Cena beats Logan Paul, or Austin Theory causes John Cena to lose to Logan Paul, that will build more attention to their match at WrestleMania Night 2. That's just my opinion. But, and who wouldn't want to see John Cena wrestle both nights? I feel like if I would love to see Batista wrestle at WrestleMania, but he's already retired and all that stuff. But WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood, I feel like Batista should be part of it. Most likely he's going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. So that's going to be like amazing to watch. So this year's WrestleMania, obviously every WrestleMania, it's always worth watching, but I truly believe that this one's going to be that it factor. And plus, it's the last year. I mean, next year's WrestleMania is going to be WrestleMania 40. You would think the year before is going to be the best pay-per-view, but looking through the past, WrestleMania 29, it was all right, but WrestleMania 19 was amazing. WrestleMania 9, it was okay. So I don't know. We're about to see, So WrestleMania 9 was okay. WrestleMania 19 was amazing. WrestleMania 29 was good. It was good. It wasn't that bad, but it could have been better. And then we're gonna be at WrestleMania 39. So let's hope WrestleMania 39 is the best pay-per-view. What else to talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kevin Owens had that nasty, nasty black eye from Kevin Owens, I believe. I guess that was the receipt for hurting his eardrum. Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins gonna most likely, apparently they're gonna have a WrestleMania match. I have mixed feelings about it, because I do enjoy Seth Rollins' run as a babyface. So I wouldn't want to see Cody Rhodes to come back just to face him again. Down the line, sure, maybe maybe this year's SummerSlam, I wouldn't mind, or even WrestleMania Backlash. But at WrestleMania, I feel like it should be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. That's how I feel. I also would like to see, or Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, but AJ Styles fortunately broke his ankle during a live event. We also may get to see Rhea Ripley versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. So, I'm definitely all for that match's fact. The only question is it going to be for the title or not? I personally think Ronda should not be in the women's title picture unless it's like a triple threat match. But I would love to see her face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, and then Charlotte Flair. I feel like Raquel, but then that's most likely going to happen at the Royal Rumble. I hope it does. If it doesn't, I really hope they face each other at WrestleMania. Becky, on the other hand, there's no word. The only person I have read or heard from friends saying that Becky was supposed to face Ronda Rousey, but now because that was dropped, there was plans that she may face Rhea Ripley as well. I feel like there was another person that she may face. Apparently, we may get Becky versus Charlotte, but that's just more like But I'm down for that match as well. I enjoy their match. The last match I really truly enjoyed from them was the Evolution, when they had the last woman standing match. So if they have something like that at WrestleMania, I'm all for it. Also, Edge versus Finn Balor may take place at the Royal Rumble in a Hell in a Cell match. That was my fantasy booking. If you don't believe me, go check out my shorts and all that and look for Ian's fantasy booking for Royal Rumble. I have it down there. Edge versus Finn Balor, Hell in a Cell. So I called it first. And yeah, Dominic, apparently he got arrested. He's not meant for jail. Hopefully they bailed him out. Yeah, that was if you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. When Dominic Mysterio, he showed up to his grandparents' house, and then he got arrested for trespassing or something like that. But it was it was hilarious to watch. Dominic, he did his thing with the whole, and they even made a shirt of it saying, "Mommy, bail me out. I'm not meant for jail." Hilarious. I know I'm not laughing right now, but when I saw that video, believe me, I was laughing my ass off. But anyways, uh before we continue, please go ahead and check out our merch, Pro Wrestling Tees. Link is in the bottom. Go follow us on TikTok, IG. We're also in other platforms, Google, Spotify, Radio Public, Apple Podcasts. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, share this video. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this to Ever. So to give you the nominations for our third award show. So Ever, you ready, baby? Let's go.
Thanks, Ian, and Happy New Year. These are our categories for the new entry awards. First is Male Superstar of the Year. We have selected Josh Alexander, Seth freaking Rollins, Roman Reigns, Jon Moxley, and Matt Cardona. For Women's Wrestler of the Year, we select Jordynne Grace, Roxanne Perez, Bianca Belair, Cora Jade, and Mandy Rose. For Tag Team of the Year, we select Young Bucks, the Briscoes, FTR, Imperium, and the Usos. For Breakout Star of the Year, we have MJF, Jamie Hayter, Matt Cardona, Roxanne Perez. For Match of the Year, we have Sheamus versus Gunther at Clash at the Castle, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell, Josh Alexander versus Mike Bailey. We have Edge versus Finn Balor at Extreme Rules, Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. And Holy Fudge Moment of the Year, we have Cody Rhodes returns to WWE, Bray Wyatt returns to WWE, Stone Cold Steve Austin returns at WrestleMania and has a match, and Brock Lesnar breaks the ring at SummerSlam. And that'll be for our categories. I'll take it back to you, Ian. And hopefully you guys vote. Make sure to go on our Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube and vote. And then we'll pull the results, on our awards episode. Thank you so much, guys, and have a good one. See you. Bye.
Thanks for the nomination, Ever. And yeah, fans, people, listeners, you heard the nominations, so go ahead and go vote. So until next time, we are out. Doo-doo-doo. Yay!